And today marks 1 week since Iryna's law has been in place. That law named after Zarutska, who was stabbed to death on the light rail in August.
Local leaders, including Sheriff Garry McFadden and staff at the Mecklenburg County Detention Center, say the new changes could have major implications for families and the justice system. WCNC Charlotte's Autumn Bracey is live at the Mecklenburg County Detention Center tonight. So, Autumn, what concerns are they raising about this law?
Well, Jane and Nick, that news conference happening nearby the detention center, Sheriff Garry McFadden expressing concerns over the lack of communication with lawmakers in Raleigh when it comes to the new law and resources to support it as well. Mecklenburg County Sheriff Garry McFadden says his office was never consulted before Iryna's law was signed, despite the significant impact it will have on detention center operations. He says his team is already supporting dozens of counties statewide through their RISE program, which focuses on mental health services for people taken into custody.
I think they should have taken in consideration that we are already dealing with this and we're already tackling this, come to us and say, how can we better manage this?
Sheriff McFadden says this law will cause the number of people in detention centers to rise even more than it already is.
Because it attacks the new bond referendum or the bond referendum, and it attacks also the discretion that the magistrates and the judge has on releasing people.
Well, last November, 1,297 people were booked into the jail compared to 1,571 this November. Leaders at the detention center Central says that increase is draining resources from the amount of food they can provide to the medical services they're able to administer.
Overcrowding also reduces efficiency and raises the risk of incidents, making it harder to maintain order.
The changes from the new law impact everyone from detention officers inside the jail to magistrates who are now taking on more responsibility. Major Robert Abbey says they're already expecting delays in the critical work of processing arrests, and that creates some serious challenges for their day-to-day operations.
We're dealing with people at a very volatile time. And when you put people that we're dealing at a volatile time, and a lot of them in a little area, it can get dangerous.
Now, because of all of this, mandatory overtime is in effect for some members of the Sheriff's Office and Detention Center. Tonight at 5, we'll have more in-depth coverage of the mental health support offered to people in custody here in Charlotte. Live in Charlotte, Autumn Bracey, WCNC Charlotte.